Hi there, I'm Annie. Welcome to your practice, focusing a little bit on burnout and at the same time, how to realign with yourself, your body, your breath, your mind, your thoughts, your emotions. We can experience burnout for many different reasons. It might just be a busy day at work, lots of people, family, or friends needing things from you, or maybe the news in the world. However, and for whatever reason you feel burnt out, we're here to settle the body and the mind using your breath. When you are ready, you're going to come down to your back, whether you're on a yoga mat or just on your floor. Find a comfortable spot to roll back. Keep your knees bent and your feet a little wide of your hips. So maybe the outer edges of your mat if you've got one, maybe not. Take your knees to touch each other and slip your left hand to your heart, your right hand to your belly. All you have to do here is slow your breath. When we feel burnt out, sometimes that leads to an anxious, fluttery feeling, and sometimes it leads to pure exhaustion. Maybe you're feeling somewhere in between. Whatever it is, your breath is your anchor. Anytime you can come back to deep inhales and exhales, you have an opportunity to center yourself and reset for a moment. As you inhale deeply, fill up your lungs and allow your belly to expand under that right palm. As you exhale deeply, let all of that release and settle down as you feel your heartbeat slow underneath that left hand. Do that again 2 more times, following the rhythm of your own breath and your own pace at your own time. And then you can keep your hands where you are as you gently take your knees open into the right, open into the left. Just gentle windshield wipers. Do that one more time in each direction. And then the next time the knees are over to the right, you'll just let them fall to the right. If it feels good, you might slip the right ankle on the outer left thigh. If it doesn't feel good, you'll skip that. Take a big breath in, gentle supine twist to start. Sometimes I like to think of even a gentle twist as wringing out any energy from the spine, like a washcloth, that you're not going to need. Whether it is that anxious, fluttery burnout or whether it is that stressed and exhausted burnout, let it go. Take your knees through center and all the way over to the left. Same idea. Let the knees drop even if they're not touching the ground. Maybe the left ankle on the outer right thigh. Take a big breath in and a deep, full exhale. And then come back center. Bring your knees to your chest, hug your shins, and just do a little rock left to right to massage that low back. As you switch the rock north to south, grab below your thighs and give your spine a little love on rocking on it a few times until you're ready to gather momentum and rock and roll up to seated. You'll take your palms behind you and do a simple windshield wiper left to right, just like you did before, just for a second or two. One more on each side, and then the next time the knees are to the right, you'll sit all the way upright. Left hand will reach outside the right thigh for a little bit bigger twist, a little bit bigger wringing out of that washcloth through your spine. Come through center, and you'll do that same thing on the other side. Being really intentional with each movement, because the more that you can take your presence, your focus to what your body feels like, the more you'll get out of your head. Come back center, rock and roll forward, cross your ankles, and you'll land in tabletop. See if you can find a neutral spine here. So not too rounded, not too arched, right in between. From there, press the right ball of your foot back. Shift your weight a little bit forward and back just to open up the back of that right leg and see how that feels. If it feels okay on your left wrist, your left fingertips will either go to the left or to face you. If it doesn't feel good, listen to your body and skip that. The next time that right foot presses back, if the left hand is facing you, you'll take the fingertips back forward. Lift that right leg just to hip height, not so high that you arch your back, just a little bit. With intention in the movement, take the right toes up and over to the right off your mat, up and over to the left off your mat. So it's like a rainbow arch. Big breaths in, big breaths out. One more in each direction, and then you'll hold that leg across the back leg. Press that ball of the foot down and look at that right foot. So you should feel a big stretch on that right side, big crunch on the left side. Come back to center, both knees down. Notice how that feels between the sides. Left ball of the foot presses back. Same thing other side. Shift your weight forward and back and decide how that might feel on your right wrist. Right fingertips can go to the right fingertips can face you, or none of the above. Next time you press back, redo that right hand, lift the left leg. Send that left toes over and to the right, up and over to the left, like a big rainbow arch. Notice what that feels like in your core, that midsection of your body that is also a really amazing anchor. Next time the left toes are to the right, press them down to the ground and look at that crossed leg. Look to the right, stretch on the left. Come back to your tabletop, curl your toes, and lift your hips up and back to your downward facing dog. Take a moment here, just a breath or two, to pedal it out in your down dog or settle in however feels best for you. Let any of that burnout feeling pour out of the crown of your head and into that yoga mat. On your next inhale, slide your right foot forward between your palms. Pivot and plant your back foot. You'll land upright in warrior two. So sweep the left arm over your ear, land with a big bend in that front knee. Now on an inhale, you'll straighten the front leg and wrap your arms around your body like a self hug. On an exhale, rebend. Do that again. Inhale, sweep up and around. Exhale, rebend. Inhale, sweep up and around. Exhale, land in your warrior two. Sink nice and low into that warrior two. On an inhale, right arm reaches up and back, reverse your warrior. On an exhale, cartwheel right back down. Frame that front foot. Back knee goes down. Send the right foot more to the right. So heel toe to the right. Right hand will come inside that right foot. Now you're going to set up for your lizard pose here. Lots of options. You might stand your palms. If you need more height, grab a stack of books, put your palms on those to lift you higher. If you want instead a little bit more, you might walk your palms one palm print forward and experiment with little dips in the elbows. Perhaps you find that you've got the range of motion to go all the way down to your forearms. Perhaps you might even lift that back knee and see how that feels. Lots of layers, lots of opportunities to intensify or to back off. That right knee might even open a little bit to the right, and you might add some movement to your lizard. Take one more inhale wherever you are. On your exhale, press through the palms, lift the back knee, right foot joins the left. In your downward facing dog, take a second here. Breathe. Left foot slides forward. Right foot pivots and plants. Land up and wide, warrior two. On an inhale, straighten the front leg, wrap your arms around yourself, hug, exhale, sink into it. Do that 2 more times, maybe even giving yourself a nice little pat on the back for addressing that burnout feeling, for taking care of yourself so that you can take care of others. Settle in, left arm reaches up and back on your inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, cartwheel it down, drop that back knee. Left foot goes to the left hand inside that left foot. Same idea, although it might feel completely different on this side, which is totally fine. You can stay upright, add height. You can come down any amount. You can lift the back knee or do whatever feels best in your lizard. This is a nice hip opening stretch. We tend to hold a lot of stress and anxiety, a lot of tension and burnout in our hips. So see if you can let something go here. Big breath in. Exhale, press to the palms if you're not already there. Left foot joins the right in your downward facing dog. Take a giant breath in. On your exhale, knees come down, cross your ankles, and roll backwards. Once you take a seat, you'll uncross your legs, hands below your thighs, round yourself down to your back. Bring your knees into your chest. Take one palm on either knee and press the knees away from you. Open and around. So you're making big circles with the knees that are moving in opposite directions, which should feel, hopefully, really good after that lizard pose to sort of add some mobility back into the hips. Reverse directions with those circles. Just kind of flush them out after that deep stretch. The next time your knees are open, hold them open. You can grab under your thighs or around your feet anywhere. for a happy baby. It might feel good to rock a little side to side in your happy baby. It might feel good to extend and bend a leg or both. It's totally up to you how you prefer to take this. When you are ready, your feet come down to your mat. Soles of your feet will touch, knees will open wide. Now, you might take your left hand back to your heart, your right hand back to your belly. Or if you want something a little bit more intense, stack your palms behind your head like a pillow and settle into your reclined goddess, really opening up here. Allow yourself to feel every sensation from your head to your toes. Allow yourself to feel how different it is after you gave your body a little movement and your breath provided you a little bit of ease. When you are ready, take your knees together. Bring your hands around your shins. Rock a little left to right. And then rock a little north to south until you're ready to use momentum and rock and roll upright. Cross your ankles or any other seated position. 2 final big deep breaths. On an inhale, sweep your arms to the ceiling, fill up your lungs, open your mouth. Exhale, sigh it all the way out. Last big inhale, gather up all that calming energy you just provided for your body, for your breath, for your mind. Capture it between your palms and seal it all in by drawing down to your heart. It was a pleasure to practice with you. I hope you feel a little bit more calm and that I'll see you again soon.